Okay, so Bear Alpha got an update, and there's a new secret badge. It's a small update, and there's also a poster over here that says, with Sam on it, and it says, I blew my entire budget on these posters, and it also says March 28th. Maybe that's like the release for Bear TD, but also the glass is cracking underneath our feet in the center. But if you want to get the new secret badge, there's only one new badge. Go up the invisible staircase, and then take the method to go down to the clothing store instead of the method up to the old lobby. And when you're up here, go into the blue room and then take your way into the door. Not this way, but go the other way. So now you'll be put into this obby, and it might be a little difficult because your character might blend in with some of its surroundings, but the obby itself is it's pretty easy. So you just want to make sure that you don't do anything stupid because it's very self-explanatory. It also tells you things like epic and so cool because yeah, you know. So anyways, after this sliding part, you're gonna want to make sure that you jump into these bubbles. Jump into them or else you're just gonna fall and have to restart the whole obby. And you have infinite lives in this obby. But take this next part, and there is a very, very, very difficult jump over here that you have to make sure that you pass. And it says so cool. So this jump right here, just be very, very careful. Take that jump and yeah, just be careful. And yeah, so there's this next part, and just make your way past it. It might be a little difficult, but there is the white orb, and just go into the white orb now. So you'll be put into this maze kind of area with a ton of different staircases. And the point of this place is that you're going to need to find 14 of these red orbs, like the one I'm walking up to. And each one of the orbs produces a loud muffly sound. So I recommend that you wear headphones, so if you turn your camera left and right, you'll be able to hear where the orbs are if your headphones are that advanced. But hopefully they are, but that's just pretty much how you find them. There's not really much else to say, but I'll probably just run a montage. But before I do that, the staircases are all at different levels, so that's what mainly makes it the hardest. But yeah, here's the montage. Okay, so now once you're done finding all 14 of the orbs, this is the last one for me, right here. There will be an even louder muffling sound, and that sound is actually the escape orb, which is pretty much just a giant white orb. And that giant white orb will teleport you to another game. But to find that, it's going to be very easy. Just do the same method as finding the red ones, and it's much, much, much louder, like I said. So it's in the center of the map, always on this big plate. But read that, and then you'll be into this place that kind of looks like System Crypt. It's another obby, but this one is harder than the first one, and you're gonna have to be much more careful. So at this part, there's gonna be these weird little dudes that they drop these cylinders that roll all the way down the ramp. So it's not too difficult at the beginning, but it gets harder. So you're just gonna want to make your way to these side platforms, and I recommend just turning your character just to be safe. And there's going to be one more on this first ledge, and make sure to stay there because you will have some close calls. And there's also Bob down on the ground somewhere. He's like pretty big, you might have seen him. But there's the second ledge with all the cylinders that are going to be coming down, but this one only has one checkpoint that you can stay at. So just yeah, become pro. Don't be a loser and die at this point, because then you're gonna have to redo everything. So yeah, good luck. But so the second that the cylinder rolls past you, you're just gonna want to run right by it, like as fast as you can. Don't wait for it to hit the bottom. Oh yeah, and also Bob's down there, like I said earlier. But anyways, there is a door right in front, and it will come up with the question. And yeah, the answer for this, you're gonna want to type Bob. Doesn't matter how you type it. I'm pretty sure. Well, just do lowercase to be safe. And it'll be dark, but just walk a few steps, and there'll be this weird tunnel. Now it's just time to walk. You gotta walk for quite a little while. Not too long, but yeah, just pretty much walk. Also, jump is disabled in all of the obbies aside from the first one. Like right now and the staircase one, jump is disabled. So these guys, you're gonna want to just time it correct. You can wait in the middle. They won't get you, but they are pretty cool. I don't even know what they are. But there's one more door right in front, right here, another one. And the first map, Home of Horrors, it's almost traditional. Type Haunted Mansion. And it will unlock, and then don't go over to there. There's no invisible path. I know it looks like a door. You're going to want to actually go here with this guy. And the second he gets here, just start running right over, and there's another checkpoint. So just camp right there. And make sure he'll go over to the front right there. And the second he passes you right here, just start bolting right over to here. There's nothing on here, but there is a ladder. So start climbing up. And once you're at the top, there is another entity, but just be careful of this guy, because this is by far the hardest part of this entire obby, because he is very fast and he can snatch you. So I didn't know what to do here, actually, and I just had to bolt for it, and I barely even noticed that, and I just made it out. But now you're just going to want to walk down here, and there'll be a drop. There is another door down here after the drop, and it is actually about Rockstar. So for the answer, yeah, like, you can read it if you want, but the answer is just Rockstar. So just press go and you'll be in there. But now you're going to have to walk down this dark hallway to this blue circle. And yeah, it's not that long of a walk, but there is something inside, and it says, "A new world to explore forever tomorrow. Where are we going next, Captain?" So for the answer, just type Bear TD and press go. You'll be able to continue. You'll get the badge as well, but inside the blue circle, if you look closely, there is a map. I'm pretty sure for Bear TD. And now there will be some dialogue with an unknown creature, and you can skip to 7:45 if you don't want to see it. Okay, so that's the end of the dialogue, and you'll be automatically put back into Bear Alpha. So this is the skin. We have to do the showcase, and the skin is pretty cool. It throws cheese, and it's pretty familiar. If you guys understand the reference from Bear Star. But it's a pretty cool skin, and it throws the cheese, and the cheese doesn't really affect survivors, but it has its own walk frame, a custom one with its arm going up. Also, I'm pretty sure that if you go in the first person, you can still see the cheese being thrown. But, yeah, so it does make this sound repetitively, which might get a little annoying, but honestly, if you like it, just play it. And, yeah,